I'm happy to have some new faces here just now, and I hope others will be able to join. The Zoom is being recorded, so anybody that is unable to join just now will be able to rewatch this video. So welcome, Mr. Johnny, Ola, and Valentine.
Thank you so much, my leader.
You're welcome. You're welcome. How are you? You okay?
Thank God. Thank God.
Excellent.
How you doing,
Ola,
Mr.
you all
Brown?
right?
How you
okay,
doing?
Ola? I'm all right.
I'm
How are
good.
you?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
That's
I'm good.
great.
Thank you.
Nice to be here.
Thank you. Nice to meet
Thank
you
you.
again. Thank you so much. All right. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let's crack on with this. Others will join later on. Risk disclaimer, as you guys know, writing and continue the presentation. All right. So what we are doing today is we are going to talk about the e-estate. What is e-estate? We are going to talk about what is tokenized, what is tokenization / e-estate token. We are going to talk about the ownership. We are going to talk about the types of properties. We are going to talk about the profit, withdrawal, the proof of withdrawal, and the proof of profit as well. We are going to also discuss the deposits and how to purchase. We are also going to talk about the potential earnings table, and we are going to talk about the digital real estate agent, which is the referral program. And then we are also going to talk about the upcoming events that is going to be next month. And of course, I will allow you guys to ask question and answer. And of course, if you have the time, we can go to my back office and I will show you few things in the back office, right? So this is what we are going to be discussing today. And I am happy to be here to do this presentation to every single one of you that is in this Zoom. So let's crack on. So first of all, what is e-estate? For those of you that are brand new to my presentation, and for those of you that are looking to join e-estate, and of course, if you are already in e-estate as well, this will be like a refresher to you guys. So e-estate is a next generation platform designed to make real estate investment accessible, transparent, and secure for individuals worldwide. Instead of purchasing an entire property, buyers can acquire real estate tokens representing a portion of residual commercial or development projects, earning rental incomes and potential capital appreciation in line with their tokenized stake. So far, the platform has been more than 5 months. I've not updated this particular slide, but it's been more than 5 months, and it is registered and regulated in Panama. It was launched on the 16th of June, for those of you that don't know the date. And right now, we have over 10 million sales recorded since they have been launched. And this can be confirmed on the blockchain. We have over 1,000 agents worldwide. We have over 1,200 investors, which is buyers like us. And the EST token, the contract address is still on the BSC scan blockchain. So that is the contract address at the bottom of this presentation slide. If you would like a copy of this, or if you want me to send it to you, just let me know. I will send it to you. You can go to your back office, or you can go to the blockchain and double check all those figures that we are talking about. The 10 million, the over 10 million, the over 1,000 agents, the over 1,200 investors. You can see all of them in the back office of blockchain if you go to the blockchain, right? So that will give you the opportunity to do that. So what is tokenization? Because right here, okay, I talked about tokenized stake, right? And I talked about tokenized real estate. So now, let me break it down to those that doesn't understand the word tokenization. So it's a process that turns physical assets like a real estate into digital tokens on each on a blockchain. Each token represents a precise portion of the property, giving investors an opportunity to participate in ownerships without navigating cumbersome legal channels or committing to the full purchasing price. This approach bridges the gap between traditional real estate and the modern finance, simplifying the path to stable returns. So I also talked about EST token, and I provided the contract address. This is the clickable contract address. If you guys are looking for this, I can drop this for you guys to click, and then this will take you straight into the blockchain. You will be able to see all the transactions that has taken place since the inception of this platform, right? So through EST token, investors can generate constant income from real estate rentals without navigating the usual complexities of property ownership. The process involves 3 straightforward stages, right? Only 3 stages, guys. So you need to invest, okay, which is digital ownership, and then income will begin to come. It's as simple as that, right? So this is what tokenization means. So for those of you that don't really understand the difference between a tokenized real estate and a traditional real estate, these are the differences between them, right? So on my left-hand side here, you have the tokenized real estate, and on my right-hand side, you have the traditional real estate. So you can see the big difference between them. Number one, it is blockchain enabled, right? So what we are talking about today is blockchain enabled. And on my right-hand side here, which is if you want to compare it to the traditional real estate, it is physical office based. So this traditional real estate is rigid. We know that for sure, right? Because everybody or some people in here on this Zoom, you know that, traditional real estate, they have physical offices, okay? And it is restricted to some government red tapes. So on my left-hand side here, which is tokenized real estate, it is decentralized, it is transparent, it can be traced and tracked electronically. As I said, I provided the EST token blockchain link for you guys to go. Okay, once you click on that link will take you straight into the blockchain. You will be able to actually trace all the information, all the transactions that has happened since they launched it. Okay, and there is no restrictions as well in EState. It is accessible and available worldwide, and is affordable as well. Okay, almost everybody in this Zoom will be able to join EState. It is flexible. Okay, if you want to compare it to the traditional real estate, as I said before, this traditional real estate is restricted to government red tapes. It is hidden. They have some hidden fees and charges, and sometimes it is difficult to trace and track, mostly done manually. It is restricted to only individuals with good credit record. We all know that. If you are in the real estate world, you will know that you need good credit record to get, real estate in the traditional real estate settings. Okay, and it is mostly accessible only within your locality. Unless maybe you want to go international, you could go to Dubai and purchase some properties there, something like that, right? So you will also require a minimum of 10% deposit to get started. But in real estate, okay, when we are doing the tokenized real estate, you do not need any 10% minimum deposit, okay? The traditional one is not flexible. They have some solicitors that will delay a lot of things, and it comes with a lot of paperwork. But compared to what we are doing today, the EState platform, you do not need all of these physical pile of paperwork. Everything is done, electronically. Everything is done in a digitized format. Okay, that is why it is flexible. That is why it's affordable. That is why you can access it from anywhere you are. And because of the blockchain capability, it is also transparent. You can see everything on the blockchain, right? So now let's talk about the owners. Who are the owners of this platform? So we have Brandon Stevenson, is the founder and the CEO of eEstate, and is also the founder of the Association of Real Digital Realtors. So ARDR, I will explain that later on, okay, in the subsequent slides for you guys to understand what that means. So Brandon leads eEstate and ARDRO, uniting digital agents worldwide to set high standards in property tokenization. That is what it does. So on my left-hand side here, the guy that is holding like a coffee or something like that, that is Brandon, right? And then on my right-hand side here from the pictures, that is Mike Hamilton, okay, the co-founder of eEstate. And Mike has over 50 years in real estate across the Oregon, California area. So if you are in the United States, you can look this guy up. They have physical office that you can actually go and see, and you can meet Mike as well if you schedule an appointment to meet him, right? So going forward, partnerships. Here, I am going to talk about the ARDR as well to explain a little bit more about that. So I have three columns here. First one is eEstate, the second one is ARDR, and the last one is ALI Property. So now, starting from my left-hand side here, eEstate is a tokenized platform uniting partners for digital real estate assets. Okay? It involves buyers like myself and everybody that is in this Zoom. The ARDR is the professional community supporting agents, promoting digital real estate and tokenized best practices. So they are the people involved in enforcing the regulations and compliance processes that they have in the eEstate platform. Now, on my right-hand side here, the ALI Property, they are the people that manages and source the physical properties that is eventually adapted for the tokenization. Okay, so this is the reason why I explained the meaning of tokenization before this time, so that you guys will follow and understand, what I am talking about. So the Eli Property are the people that sources for the physical property that is eventually converted to a tokenized real estate that we are participating to purchase in eEstate. Okay, so this is the three partners that is involved in eEstate. Okay, just so you know, this is the main thing that you guys need to understand. So here, we are going to talk about the properties. Okay, so they have different properties here that you can purchase, fraction of it. Okay, so you can earn between 0.3% to 1%, and the earnings comes between Mondays and Fridays. There is no earnings on a Saturday. There is no earnings on Sundays. So it's only Monday to Friday. So this is the list of all the properties that is available just now. All of these properties are physical properties that has been tokenized. Okay, so I'm sure you guys understand what tokenization means now. It's a process of converting the physical property into a digitized property that we are able to participate in and purchase a fraction of it. So they have the apartment in Miami. The minimum to start this apartment or to purchase a fraction of it is $10. They have another type of apartment in Seattle. This one, to start this one, is $117. That is the minimum. And then there is a latest property that has been added to the list. It is called Lake House. This one, you have to have $250 minimum to get started with this. And then there is a houses property. This one is $480 minimum to get started. And then there is villas, $3,120 minimum to get started with the villas property. The tourism property, this one has been sold out, guys. So people have purchased fraction of the tourism real estate and they have completely purchased everything. It's gone. You can't get into that anymore. It is sold out, right? Now, before, when it was available, you can start that one with just $6,740. They have the commercial property. This is kind of high for some people. You will start this one with $10,270. They have the business property. This one you can start with $24,590. And they have the land plots. This $51,310 minimum. And then they have the developments property. This one you can start with $99,250. And then they have the last one, which is the business development property. This you can purchase a fraction with $255,700 minimum. So people have been purchasing these properties, guys, right? So all of these properties that has been listed, people have been purchasing it. Okay, just so you know, people that has got money that are, depositing between $10,000 and $255,000, they are purchasing these properties. Okay, so these are the properties that they have that we can actually purchase a fraction of it and then begin to earn on a daily basis, Mondays to Friday. And the profit that we are earning, we are able to withdraw that profit every single day, right? Even Saturdays and Sundays, you can put in your withdrawal. Even though you don't get a profit on Saturdays and Sundays, you can also withdraw on Saturday or Sunday. Okay? So going forward, Christmas promo bonuses. So now they are offering this promo for the Christmas season. Okay? And this promo is until December 31st, 2025. So if you are able to purchase one of these properties, especially the lake house, okay, this one is only $250. You will get a Christmas bonus of 500 ETK. Now, for those of you that don't know the meaning of ETK, ETK is the token that they have within the house. Okay, this ETK token, you cannot use it to do anything on the blockchain, but you can use it to win up to $1,000. Okay, in the back office. When you go to the reward section, don't worry about this. I will show you that when I get to my back office store. I will show you how to get to that, right? So you have the opportunity to win up to $1,000 with your 500 ETK if you purchase the lake house for $250. This is the first property that they are doing promo on. And then the second property is the Phoenix commercial property, which is the one that you will start with $10,270. That will give you 25 EST. As you guys know, I explained earlier, EST is the token that is on the blockchain that is equivalent to any property that we have purchased, which is the reason we are able to trace and track that property on the blockchain. So they are going to give you the Christmas bonus of 25 EST. 25 EST is equivalent to purchasing lake house property, which is $250. So for anybody today in this Zoom that is going to purchase the Phoenix commercial property, you will get given the promo bonus of 25 EST, which is basically $250. Then the last one that they are doing promo on is the LA land plot real estate. So this one you will start this one with a minimum of $51,310. And you will be given a bonus. If you purchase this today, you'll be given a bonus of 312 EST, which of course you can use that as well to purchase more properties like the LA Villa. From my previous slide, you know that villa start with $3,120. So if you are interested in participating in this Christmas bonus, it is up till 31st of December. You can purchase one of these. Okay. The cheapest one there is the Lake House, which is the $250. Okay, so this is what they are giving to us this December. This offer is not going to be here forever. It's going to expire on the 31st of December. So if you wish to join this platform, if you haven't joined yet, if you wish to join, if you join today and you decided to purchase the Lake House property, you will of course be given automatically credited to your back office 580K, which will give you the opportunity to win up to $1,000, right? So now let's talk about the deposit and purchase. So always use the profit calculator to determine how much you intend to deposit before you send funds to e-estate account. The profit calculator is a great tool for everyone. It helps you to make informed decision based on your preferences. Okay. So if you want to, for example, if you want to be earning like $200 every day, the profit calculator will be able to tell you how much to invest to earn $200 every day. So when sending funds, please use the listed cryptocurrency on your deposit page. If you want to deposit today, you will see about 34 different types of cryptocurrency that you can actually use to deposit into the platform. Okay. What I usually advise people is to send at least $5 more than what you intend to purchase. Okay, which is the more than the cost of that property that you want to purchase. This is just to cover for market fluctuation. For example, people that are using Bitcoin to deposit, okay, I always advise to add a little bit more on top of what you have, generated the profit calculator from, okay? And then add a little bit on top, because if Bitcoin goes down when it is in transit from your own wallet to e-estate wallet, is going to reduce. Then, the total amount will reduce. But if you have $5 more, that will cushion out the market fluctuation, okay? Once you've done all of this, remember to click Pay with Balance to complete your purchase. Okay, I have seen some people in our team that are depositing money and then they will go ahead and purchase their property, but they don't finish the last bit. The last bit is where you click Pay with Balance. That will not allow you to purchase your property. Okay, so that brings us to the earning tables. Now you know how to deposit, you know how to purchase. So when you have deposited and when you have purchased, what do you stand to get? Even though I have already told you that you have to earn between 0.3% to 1%, you will also like to know the actual transformation in terms of dollars. So this is just an example, okay? This list that you are looking at just now doesn't have all the properties, but this is just a guide to let you know that for apartment in Miami, the one that is the cheapest, $10 to start. If you put in $10 and purchase a fraction of that property, you will be able to earn between 0.32% and 0.52%. Okay, and then the same thing goes to apartment. The one in Seattle, $117. That will give you 0.41 and 0.61. That is the range. Okay, that's your daily return range. And then they have the weekly, which is the 5 days, Monday to Friday range. And then that translates into actual money. You can see that for somebody that is purchasing a property of $10, the person will earn between 71 cents and $1, okay, in 22 days. In 6 months, the person will have earned between $4 and $6. In 18 months, the person would have earned between $12 and $25. So the person would have, broken even if you have only $10. And this is for only 18 months. And then after that, the phase 2 earning will kick in. The phase 2 earning means you are going to be earning 10% per year for life. Okay, this is where it becomes interesting, right? It doesn't end in 18 months. It continues for life. But after your first 18 months, you will be earning 10% per year for life. It doesn't stop, right? So this is a good opportunity for all of us to jump in if you wish to be earning for life after 18 months. Okay, after your first 18 months, you would have broken even. You would have made back the amount of money you used to deposit. You have made more money. You have made profit. And then eventually you begin to earn continuously for life for that particular property that you have purchased based on your investment that you have done for that particular property. So now this is the table. You can see that the more money you put in, the more you will earn. It is simple, okay, to everybody in this Zoom. This is a very, very basic mathematics. Somebody that invested $10, earning, say, between 0.3 to 0.5% profit every day, you cannot compare that person to somebody that deposited 1,000. Even though both of you are earning the same percentage range, the person that deposited 1,000 will earn more than the person that deposited $10. Okay, so, but again, the opportunity is there for you. If you want to earn more, you put more money in your portfolio. If you don't want to earn more, you just do your minimum. Okay, but I always advise people to start with minimum. And the property that I recommend for people to start with is the villa property. So let me go back a little bit to just highlight this. So the villa property, this one that starts with minimum of $3,120. This will give you between $16 and $19 on a daily basis based on this percentage ratio that we are earning here on a daily basis. You will earn between $16 to $19 on a daily basis if you had purchased the villa property. Okay, so if you can afford it, go ahead and do that. All right. So that brings us to the profit and the withdrawal slide. So as I said before, you will earn between 0.3 to 1% Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. The minimum profit to withdraw is actually $1. Okay, and you can withdraw daily. As I said before, you can withdraw daily. People are withdrawing every single day in this platform, right? Depending on the amount of money you are making on a daily basis. If your property that you have purchased is earning you about $1 daily, you will be able to withdraw that $1 daily. Now, remember that the withdrawal is processed within 24 hours to your private wallet, okay, to your choosing wallet. They have about 34 different types of deposits, cryptocurrencies, and they have, I think, almost 10 or 15 different ways you can withdraw, different methods of cryptocurrency you can withdraw from. And then there is a withdrawal fee of $0.01 or 1%, depending on the amount of money you are withdrawing. Okay? Although they said the withdrawal will be processed within 24 hours, this is the basic standard time for them to process it. I have done many withdrawals from this platform, and the withdrawals come through within 5 minutes, sometimes less than 5 minutes. You will get your withdrawal. Okay, but I understand why they put this 24 hours, time, processing time, because it gives them time to get everything done, especially when you are doing your withdrawal over the weekend, like Saturdays and Sundays. If that is not processed immediately within 5 minutes, then within 24 hours, that will be done. Okay. As I said, withdrawal is done via the listed cryptocurrency within your withdrawal dashboard if you want to make withdrawal. Okay, so these are the profit proof that I mentioned in the list of things to discuss today. So on my left-hand side here, this is earnings from one of our members. Our members have invested a lot of money and is earning up to $81 daily. Okay, this to me is a lot of money to some people, and it may be nothing at all to some people, depending on what you are doing that is generating money for you on a daily basis. Now, on my right-hand side here, this is one of my properties that is in my portfolio. And this one is the villa property, the one I told you guys about. That when you start that one with $3,120, the minimum is what you will be able to start with, which is $3,120. And then this is what you stand to benefit, right? So you will see that this particular property is generating daily between 16 and 17. My last updated, my last screenshot that I did, it was between $16 and $19. So the earnings fluctuate depending on how far the market is, all right? But this is a picture of what you can get, okay, as a proof to you guys. I will show you this in my back office as well, okay, for you guys to see when I am going through the back office store. So yeah, so people are earning money in this platform if you wish to do so. Again, these are the withdrawal screenshots to prove to you guys that withdrawals are working perfectly in this platform. As you can see, we have proof number 1, proof number 2, proof number 3. $938 has been withdrawn. Proof number 2, $1,386 has been withdrawn. Proof number 3, $1,485 has been withdrawn. As you can see, all of these people are withdrawing using USDT. So you can use USDT BEP20 to withdraw, or you can use USDT TRC20 to withdraw. But as you can see, these are just proof that the platform is processing withdrawals. More proof for my subsequent slides. Screen 4, screen 5, screen 6, you can see the amount of money that people are withdrawing. So guys, this is a brilliant platform if you want something consistent, if you want something that is going to last for a long time, right? This is where you need to think about and say, okay, how much am I looking to put into this platform for me to be able to earn consistently, you know, on a daily basis for this particular property. All right. So that brings me to the referral program. Now, everything I have discussed before this screen that you are looking at, okay, before this slide, is 100% passive, right? From slide number 1 to this particular slide is 100% passive. But if you want to earn more money, right? If you want to earn more money, you will probably want to consider the referral program. Okay. Now, the referral program is called Digital Real Estate Agents. That is what it is called. If you go to your back office, you won't even see anything like referral program. What you will see is become an agent. You will see, you know, one button that will flash somewhere when you log in that will tell you to say become an agent, right? So for you to become an agent, this is what you need to do. And these are the benefits and the commission and the bonuses that you stand to get. So a digital real estate agent connects buyers to tokenized properties through e-estate platform. They advise clients and facilitate transactions in a fully digital environment. Monthly agent payment fee of $9, or you pay 12 months for $90. Bonuses and commissions are paid out instantly and available for withdrawal. So if you wish to earn more and if you wish to share the opportunity with your friends and family, you will notice that your commissions and bonuses are paid into your back office automatically, right? Now, if your bonuses and commissions are paid automatically, what types of bonuses and commissions are there for agents? So number one, you will get what is called deal commission. And then number two, you will get what is called profit commission. Number three, you will get what is called agent bonus. And then number four, you will get the reward that is called e-token, right? Which is the ETK that I mentioned in one of my slides when I was talking about the promo. I talked about 500 ETK that they will automatically give you as a Christmas bonus that will enable you to win up to $1,000. So for deal commission, if you become an agent today, you will be able to earn up to 8 levels. Okay? And the commission is paid between 6 to 1%, depending on the level you are. The profit commission is paid up to 5 levels, between 5 to 1%. And then the agent bonus is based on team turnover. For you to get agent bonus, it is based on team turnover. Then the e-token rewards is based on daily activities as well. Now, the video for the e-token, I have recorded a separate video for the e-token. So if you guys want to watch that video to learn more about e-token, this is just a summary of everything about the referral program. Okay, so for the full details, there is a presentation video that I have done already. If you don't want to watch that video, let me know. I will send you the presentation slide for the agents. Okay? If you want to become an agent. So now you know everything about e-estate. How do you get started? The answer is simple. If you go to the chat for this Zoom, you will notice that there is a link showing you how to sign up, telling you the steps, 3 key steps. You sign up, you do your KYC, you deposit and purchase your fractional real estate. That is all you need to do, right? So if I am not the one that invited you to this Zoom, if somebody else told you about e-estate, please go to that person, take the person's link, and then sign up with the person's link, and then complete your KYC. Okay? If you don't complete your KYC, your account will be automatically deleted after 30 days. So please make sure immediately you sign up, complete your KYC. Your KYC doesn't take much time. Your KYC only involves uploading your government ID card and then, of course, doing selfie. So you have to do selfie with your phone for them to capture your face. And then that is it. That is all you need to do. And then your KYC will be approved by the CEO within 5 minutes. And then after that, you will be able to deposit. Now, remember, you cannot purchase a fraction of real estate or property if your KYC is not completed. This is part of the ARDR compliance process that we have to follow. All right. So you can start today, as I said from my previous slide, with a minimum of $10, guys, right? A minimum of $10. So that brings me to the end of this presentation, but I am going to tell you what is happening next month. All right. Next month, we are having the Miami Summit. Okay. And it is happening January 31st, around 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. EST. So what are you going to expect if you are able to attend this summit? I have one of our team members already that is willing to attend this event. That our team member is in the United States, and she is happy to attend this summit. So what you will be expecting when you get there is exclusive insights from the e-estate founders and the industry experts, global networking with agents, investors, and partners, real case studies of tokenized properties generating real income. And then, of course, they will talk about their vision for 2026 to 2034. Okay, building the world's leading digital real estate ecosystem. This is brilliant. If you guys can attend, please make sure you find your way there. All right. It will be a good thing to meet even the CEO or the co-founder of e-estate, I know that I have been speaking with the CEO, which is Brandon. Okay, I have been talking to him, and he told me that the co-founder, which is Mike, okay, if you guys remember that slide that I showed you guys about the owners of the platform, Mike will be in this summit. Okay, it will be there. So if you are able to attend, you will be able to meet one of the owners of this platform, right? So this is just a reminder that the promo is still on until December 31st. Okay. And these are the properties that are available for the promo. Okay. I'm just giving you like a reminder because I don't want you guys to miss this opportunity. Right. Okay. So now, social media links for those of you that are interested in knowing more about this platform. They have a Facebook, they have a YouTube channel, they have TikTok, they have Instagram, they have X, and they have Telegram. So if you would like me to send you the link to all their social media, please let me know and I will send you this link. You will join and see what is happening within the social media of this platform. It's great. They have, people that are making good money, real money in that platform. So that brings me to question and answer. So please feel free to ask me any questions at all. Please unmute yourself and then ask me your question. If I am able to answer your question, that would be great. If not, I will pass your question to the CEO or to the customer support. So the floor is open for you guys to ask me questions. Just now, let me stop talking and see if somebody is going to raise their hand for question.
I have a question for you.
All right, Mr. Chad, go on.
Yeah, in the beginning, the tourism part showed sold out. It wasn't available to purchase that. Does that mean that there are limited on others that may sell out, or how does that work?
All right, that's a very good question, Mr. Chad. So for each tokenized property, there is a limit to how much you can purchase that property. So I will show you my back office to answer this question for you. Is that okay? Yeah, all right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing screen just now, right? And I'm going to try to log in into my account, right? So give me a few minutes. Let me log in into my account just now. And then I will use that to answer your question, to be honest. Okay, it's easier for me to answer that in the back office. But just to let you know that there is a limit to each of these properties that you can purchase, all right? So you cannot just continue to purchase them forever. Once it is sold out, once that limit is reached and it is sold out, you won't be able to purchase it anymore. So I'm going to share my screen just now because that's me logged in. Okay, and then let me know if you can see my screen just now. You can't see my screen.
We can see it.
All right, okay. So let me show you what that means, okay, and answer your question. So if I go into real estate, okay, so this is one of the tokenized real estate. This is the Miami apartment, right? So let me go to the tourism one so that you will see what I mean. So this is the tourism one, okay, that has been sold out. This one is the tourism one. So if I select here, tourism on the profit calculator, let me go and do tourism there. Okay, come on. There you go, tourism. Okay. So this is tourism sold out. So at the bottom here, where it says purchased, you will see that the value, okay, the total value of the tourism real estate was $75,000. Okay. So if they have like maybe 10 people that purchased this property, okay, or let me say 11 people, $10,000 or $5,000, right? That will make this property to be sold out. So that is why it is sold out, right? So once the total amount of the property is reached, that will be sold out. So this one is sold out, but if I go to the next one or the one before that, the villa, you will notice that the villa has a total value of $866,000. And right now, they have, out of the $866,000, they have purchased $501,670. So they have about probably $300,000 more, and then this villa will be sold out. So I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, I think so.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Chad. Any other person have any question? Okay. So if there is no question, let me show you. I said that I was going to show you the reward section. So if I go to the money wheel, okay, here is where you win the $1,000. So as you can see, this is the wheel that you can spin, okay? And the ETK from my presentation document, this is where it comes into play. So right now, I have only 73 ETK balance. For you to spin this wheel and win up to $1,000, you will need 100 ETK, okay? And right here on my right-hand side where it says claim daily rewards, this is where you are able to accumulate your ETK. If you come here and log in on a daily basis, you will be able to click collect, and then you will be able to add some of these. And then the total, once it gets to 100, you will be able to spin this wheel and then stand the chance to win up to 1,000. Now, this ETK is only used internally. You can't go to blockchain and find this ETK, right? It's only used internally for reward purposes for members of e-estates. Okay. So I also mentioned that for you to accumulate your ETK, it is based on the activities that you are doing. The other activities that will allow you to earn ETK is when you purchase a property, they will automatically reward you, credit your ETK balance with some ETK, right? And then that will not allow you to spin this wheel and then stand the chance to win that 1,000, up to 1,000. Okay. So this is where the ETK comes in for rewards. Okay. And this is for, if I click into agents and go to my agent panel, so you will be able to see the agent career. They have different levels. Okay. As I said, they have up to level 10. So right now I am on level 2. I am looking to go to level 3. That's where I am. And then you will see my total earning on my right-hand side. You will see my agent bonus. This will display the latest or your last bonus that you received. And then right here, you will see all the profit statistics of all the properties that is bringing money just now, okay, from my clients. And if I go back to my landing page, this will now give you the opportunity to grab your referral link if you become an agent. Remember, I talked about becoming an agent, right? So, which is the referral program. So right here, you will be able to get your agent referral link and then be able to refer people, right? But for you to do this, you need to apply for it, okay? You apply for it, you pay $9, they approve your application, you will have the opportunity to become an agent and then have your referral link. You cannot be referring people if you are only a buyer in e-estate. You have to become an agent for you to refer people, right? So that brings me back to my dashboard. If I click into Open Wallet, so this is the internal wallet that they have in e-estate. Here, you can perform different things here. So you can do deposit here, you can do withdrawal here. Okay, right here, you have a list of different cryptocurrencies. As I said, they have almost 34 different types of cryptocurrencies that you can use to deposit, right? So you choose whichever one you want to use to deposit, you enter the amount you want to deposit, and then click confirm. It will generate the address. You go to your back office from your exchange or your decentralized wallet and then send the money. Once the money arrives, you will be able to purchase your property. Now, for withdrawal, if you flip this switch to withdrawal, you will be able to withdraw. As I said in my presentation, I told you that the minimum to withdraw is $1. And you can see it there as well, right? That is it there. Minimum amount to withdraw is $1. Okay? And if you are withdrawing with USDT BEP20, the minimum will be $1. But if you flip this to, let's say, USDT TRC20, you will see that the minimum to withdraw for this type of cryptocurrency is $20. Okay? So I have already saved my USDT TRC20 withdrawal address and my BEP20 wallet address. So I can withdraw between those two different networks on the USDT, right? And then you will also need your 6-digit PIN code for you to be able to withdraw, okay? And then another good thing here is they have e-wallet internal transfer. So for example, let's say you have $100. You want to help your friend and your friend has registered. You can send internally from your own wallet to your friend's account. Okay, you can send money in between e-estate accounts and then the person will receive it. The person will be able to use it to purchase properties, right? And these are all the properties that, you know, the villa, the tourism, and all of that is there on the dashboard. So these are what you can do on the dashboard here. And if I go back to real estate, okay, here you can see the profit calculator that I talked about. So this is very, very important, guys. This is very, very important. So I want you guys to be aware of this profit calculator. It's very important. So if you come here, this will help you to be well informed of how much you will be able to earn based on the amount of money you deposited. Let's say the Miami apartment is $10, as I mentioned in my presentation. Okay, minimum is $10. You enter your $10 here, the profit calculator will tell you how much you're going to receive per day. Okay, now this is somebody that wants to start with the minimum, right? So let's say you don't want to start with minimum. Let's say you want to put in $100 here. Change that to $100. That will calculate how much you are going to earn. If you change it to $1,000, it will tell you exactly how much you are going to receive. So let's say you want to receive bigger amount of money on a daily basis. You go to the next available real estate or property. So this one is the one in Seattle that I told you about. Okay, you can, of course, go through all the photos if you want to go through all the photos. That are all physical, beautiful apartments. This will give you a minimum of 6 cents per day if you want to go for the, Seattle property. But let's say you don't want to start with the minimum. Let's say you want to start with 1,000 here. So you will notice that putting 1,000 in the Seattle apartment earns you more money than when you put in 1,000 for the Miami apartment, right? So you can see the difference between each of these apartments. The more money you use to purchase it, the better for you. Now, the last example that I want to give to you guys here is the Lake House. Now, remember, Lake House is part of the Christmas promotion they are doing, where you will earn 500 ETK right? If you guys are following my presentation. Now, the lake house, the minimum to start it is $250. You will be able to earn $1.14 on a daily basis. Now, this will enable you to withdraw your money on a daily basis, because when I showed you the withdrawal page, which is your internal wallet, you notice that the minimum to withdraw there was $1 if you are using USDT BEP20, right? So if you are investing in the lake house today, you will be able to use your USDT BEP20 to withdraw your profit daily on the lake house property. And that will give you another 500 ETK for you to be able to spin the money wheel and have the chance to win up to $1,000. So this lake house is part of that promo. Okay? Now, let's say you don't want to do lake house. Let's say you want to do villa. Villa, as I said to you guys, it was one of my portfolio. It's one of my properties that I purchased. Okay? So this one, $120. This will earn you between $16 and $19 daily. Easy. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to lift a finger at all. So this is the property that will be earning you almost $400 on a monthly basis. That's a lot of money. And you will earn this $400 monthly basis for 18 months. 18 months. And then after 18 months, they will begin to pay you for life. 10% per year for life. Guys, this is the best opportunity so far, right? The ability for you to earn for life is here. Now, let's take a look at some of the, photos of the villa property. You can see this is the back garden. So it is beautiful. You can see that, right? This is the sitting, maybe living room. And this is the kitchen and the dining. This is the WC, maybe family or something, toilet, bathroom. And then this is the hallway. It has swimming pool as well. This is the bedroom. So this property is great to have a fraction of it if you wish to do so, right? So this and many more that you can do in your back office if you wish to start this today. So if you have any questions right now that we are here, you let me know before I go back to our final presentation slide. So anybody that has got any question in the back office, now that I am still in the back office, this is the best time for you to ask me the question. So I'm going to stop just now and give you a few minutes to ask me more questions. No more questions from here. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to go back to my presentation slide. And we are going to continue from there. But I think I can switch here. Okay. Can you guys still see my presentation slide now? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. So what next? Now that you have seen the back office, you've listened to my presentation, from first slide to last slide, you know everything that is happening. You know how to purchase your tokenized property. You know how much you're going to make using the profit calculator. You will be able to determine that. The registration is free, just so you know. So get started today. Complete your KYC, deposit and purchase a fraction of your real estate. Remember, the apartments for Miami, the minimum to start that one is $10. So you can get started today with your $10. And then afterwards, you will add more money and purchase more properties if you wish to do so, right? You will earn daily, you will withdraw daily, as you saw already what I showed you in my back office. Okay? You have rest of mind knowing that your purchase is secure and safe in the blockchain. Okay? So you can check that as well in the blockchain if you wish to do so in the blockchain using the blockchain address that I gave you already, or I showed you on the presentation. So if you don't have any more questions, guys, thank you for attending my Zoom today. And I very much appreciate you coming today. So thank you and God bless. I will probably be doing another Zoom next weekend, but that Zoom will be on another platform. Okay. Last week I did the Zoom for the other platform, and then this week I am doing for e-estate. So next week I will do for another platform as well. So if you have missed my Zoom last week, remember to come to next week.
Right, excuse me.
Okay, Valentine. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you really talk about auto compounding because something came to my mind. For example, you may decide to buy lake house. Is it possible that when you are buying another package, you can do auto compounding with that very one? I want you to clarify this issue of auto compounding in this very platform.
Okay, thank you very much. I think this is a very good question, and I'm going to add that to my slide, actually. I'm going to add that auto compounding to my slide. So next time when I'm doing my presentation, I will talk about the auto compounding on one particular slide. So thank you, Valentine, for reminding me of that. Now, for the auto compounding, right? If you want to purchase a property, okay, let me show you this. But I will explain it, then I will go back and show you, right? If you want to do auto compounding, okay, anytime you can do auto compounding when you are purchasing the property, not after you have purchased the property. So when you want to purchase the property, you will have the option will come up to tell you, do you want to auto compound? You check the box. When you check the box, all your profit that is coming from that particular real estate will begin to auto compound for you. And then once you check the button, you won't be able to uncheck the button for 18 months, right? So after 18 months, you will now begin to receive your life profit, 10% every year. So the auto compounding will now disable itself automatically, right? So the auto compounding, how it works is only when you are purchasing your property. Before you do, during when you are signing the contract for the property, you will check the box. You have the option to check the box. Okay, if you don't want to check the box, you don't want to do auto compounding, which means you want to be withdrawing your profit every now and then, don't check the box. You just go ahead and sign the contract, right? And then that will not allow you to collect your profit every day if you don't check the box. Now, let me give you an example. Let's say you start with the villa property today, which is $250, right? When you deposit your $250 and then you want to go ahead to purchase a fraction of that property, right? And then you check auto compound. Okay, that auto compound will be for only that particular purchase you made. Let's say tomorrow you have another $250. You want to purchase another fraction of that villa real estate, villa house. Yeah, the lake house. Then you go, you say, okay, this particular purchase, I don't want to auto compound. You don't check the box. That profit you will be able to withdraw. So you can have two contracts signed on the lake house. One is auto compounding, one is not auto compounding. Okay, so that option is there. So, but let me show you in the back office just now, right? Let me show you that. Okay, I think I'm sharing that already. So if I come back, okay, you can see my back office, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I click, okay, let me not just click that way. So if you go to buy tab when you register, right? You go to buyer tab, and then this page will open. You will see your profit calculator. If you scroll down, you will see the button that says buy property, the green button. If you click on it, we see that you have here where it says reinvest, and you have the enable auto capitalization. That is the auto compounding button, right? So let's say this villa, I want to purchase another fraction of it because I have one already. Let's say I want to put in $3,120 to purchase another fraction of it. My first one, I did not check the box because I'm receiving my profit every day. I'm withdrawing that one every day, right? Or every week. Let's say the second, my second purchase of the same property, I want to auto compound this. I will just check this box. Okay, you see, it turns green. And then I will now, because it says insufficient funds, because I don't have money, I've not deposited any money, right? But once you deposit money, that will automatically allow you to click buy property, and then that will take you to sign. After signing, you will now click pay with balance, which is the last bit, right? And then this property will be purchased on this fraction. It's a different contract from my first contract. So this one will be auto compounding for 18 months. I will not be able to go back in to switch off the auto compounding button. It's not possible. Once you switch it on, that is it. On for 18 months. Right?
Okay.
So that means you are going to be earning more on a daily basis because the money is, your profit is getting put back in. So you are purchasing more and more and more into that same property that you have purchased. So this is how it works with the auto compounding button. All right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to put this in my next slide because this is very important for people to know. So once I update my slides for the next Zoom meeting, this auto compounding will be added to it. So thank you, Valentine.
You're welcome.
Hey, Bright, do you have a calculator handy to give an example on what the villa or the 3120 would be after 18 months if you did auto compounding?
Okay, so if you did auto compounding, that will be given at the end of your 18 months. So you will be able to withdraw your lump sum at the end of 18 months. Remember, so the auto compound is only for 18 months. So whatever profit you are going to make, let's say you are making, let's not go for $19. Let's go for $17 on a daily basis. Let's do the average between 16 and 19. Let's do 17, right? $17, 5 days a week. Okay? And then that will be for 1 month. And then for 1 month, you multiply it for 18 months. That's the lump sum you are going to get. Okay? At the end of the 18 months. Now, after the 18 months, you will enter the second phase of the earning for 10%. That 10% is your original deposit, not your auto compounding deposit. Do you understand? So it's your original deposit that you use to purchase a fraction. That is what they are going to be paying you 10% on it for life.
Okay, so at
Right?
the 18 months, you would be getting what you made during the auto compounding back.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
cool.
All right. Okay, so let's go back to my slides just now. Okay, I think that's us today. Unless you guys have any more questions to ask me, but I do really appreciate you guys turning up for this Zoom. I know you guys have been busy doing all that stuff, getting ready for Christmas, and we are all happy that Christmas is almost here for us to celebrate with our friends and families, right? So I have one more Zoom next week, and then we'll take a Christmas break, and then when we come back, we'll have more Zooms as well. Meanwhile, I am still available for any questions that you have. After this Zoom, I am available. You know how to reach me on my WhatsApp, on my Telegram, or on my Facebook Messenger. You can even email me, guys, if you wish to do so, right? And then ask me any questions I will be able to answer. Otherwise, Thank you guys and have a nice weekend. I will see you next week. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Johnny.
Thank you.